Rooney and I'm a health and wellbeing coach with Plus on the social prescribing team. And this is Leigh, who is a participant of social prescribing. And we're here today just to have a chat with Leigh about her experiences for Social Prescribing Day on the 10th of March. So it'd be really good if you could just let people know about your experience of social prescribing.
So yeah, it was new to me, and I can really say it's just been really, really beneficial, really. Like, it's been really hard year, really kind of come to terms. It obviously found out I had ME, so being part of a group has been really, really, really helpful, you know, and especially on a kind of a week-on-week basis, especially over winter. It's just been, yeah, really, really beneficial. I've met lots of strangers that have now become friends. It's a platform where we're able to kind of be really open, but know that nobody else is kind of judging. We're in a small group, it feels protected, and yeah, I would definitely say to anybody who is looking to join a group, yeah, to definitely look into it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So will you tell us which group you have joined?
So I've joined Hope, and this is my second time of joining them. I did a 6-week, I partaked in like a 6-week before Christmas, but then found that I needed another lot, which was really, really helpful, and I've just finished my second lot.
Lovely.
So,
And would you mind just telling everyone what Hope means to you and what you've learned from it?
Oh, so much. You know, we work through different parts every week, whether it's combating anxiety or worry, or you know, I spend a lot of time at home if I'm having a really hard time. So it's there to help you understand what to do, and I really enjoy like when you take us through the mindfulness, and it's just nice to open up and talk to other people, and yeah.
You want to explain to us what was happening before you were referred into social prescribing and how that actually happens?
Okay, so at the very beginning there were so many phone calls. I remember it being really quite like overwhelming. I wasn't sure who I was speaking to or what I was doing, but I think my occupational health lady put me in touch with you, or the doctor, I can't remember. It was so much going on at the time, and I was a bit worried about it at first, to be fair, because I'd never Zoomed, and I'd never done anything like that before. So, but I realised after the first or second session that actually it was really, really, really needed, and I just couldn't believe how much I lent towards it, really, and how much I missed it when it wasn't there. It's just helped me through what I think would be dark times, really, you know, because it was hard. I found with ME it's quite lonely sometimes. It's you know, you have to say no to your friends quite a lot to do things, so you tend to just quieten your life down a bit, your bubble's smaller. So having you guys to speak to every week, if I hadn't seen anybody, was actually what I needed, and it was what I look forward to, and it's what helped me then get through like the next 3 days, and it was just enough to kind of get me through that. So
lovely.
Yeah.
And I think you before you came into social prescribing and joined the Hope course, you didn't have a laptop. I think that was one of the things you needed.
Yeah.
So would you just sort of explain how that came about?
Yeah, so I really wanted to join the Zoom sessions, but I didn't have a computer, and I was amazed actually, because you were able to help me out by gifting me a laptop in order to be present, which was incredible. Like, it is an amazing charity, really, because I've spoken to quite a few of my friends about that. I'm like, I can't believe it, like, it's insane. So yeah, especially, you know, I'm a single mum, so buying a laptop was just, I couldn't do it. So it was, yeah, it's brilliant.
So would you recommend that people ask for social prescribing through their
Absolutely,
GP?
absolutely. Yeah, definitely. You know, I was really amazed actually after getting diagnosed that there was so much out there.
Yeah.
So much out there beyond the doctors, because medication is, it helps with pain, but the best medication has been this group, this understanding, a platform where you can reach out and be heard and not be judged. It's, I would say, it's 80–90% help through this. It's just a brilliant tool. It is for anybody. You know, it's the people I've met through the Zoom sessions have just been people from all walks of life, all age groups. There's, you know, different backgrounds, different medical backgrounds. It's a place where you can just be yourself.
Yeah.
You know, there's no pressure. And I think when you're not feeling at your best, to take that pressure away is really, really important, because it's frightening otherwise. So, yeah, definitely would say it's a good thing.
Okay. Well, you mentioned mindfulness as part of the Hope course.
Yeah.
That was something positive. Would you just like to let people know what you found positive about the mindfulness exercises and how it's helped you?
Well, I would say when you're able to kind of be taken through a mindfulness exercise, especially when you're not able to talk as a group, or you're not able to, you know, kind of just, you need that bridge, you need that gap. It's just such a good space to be, so that we don't have to think, we're just taken through it. I'm always amazed at how good I feel afterwards, and because it's just such, we never stop, do we? We never kind of really stop. You know, we might take a minute, maybe 30 seconds, but to actually be taken through a process, and you connect and you breathe and you actually feel the floor and you feel connected to your body, it's so rare. And you do need guidance.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're somebody who practice and do it, you know, it's really hard to get into that way and that place. So I would say, you know, the mindfulness and meditation was a huge part. And I know that on days that, you know, I joined the Zoom and I felt that it was a struggle, you know, it was just so, it was a light feeling to know that I could do that and kind of just be there, be present, but be guided, without having to put too much energy in.
Yeah.
Sometimes energy isn't there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say it's brilliant.
Lovely.
And I always look forward to it.
So just being able to relax and come into the present moment and just be there.
Absolutely, and just connect with your own body. Just connect with a feeling, or, you know, your breathing. Like you forget how to breathe. You forget that, you know, what something feels like, or, you know, to actually feel your feet on the ground. Like you take it for granted. And I think it's really, really important.
Well, if anyone would like to do the Hope course, they can access it. They can contact Volunteer
That's the thing,
Cornwall.
isn't it? You know, you can go from it. You don't have to go from your doctor. You can just, which is incredible. Like, that's what's amazing. Normally there's hoops to jump through, isn't there? But with this it isn't. And I think, you know, when people are in a really hard place, the idea of hoop jumping is too much. So you need people, you need an organisation to kind of like open up and kind of go, we're here, you know, it's fine, rather than going, oh, you need to fill in this, or you need to do this, or you need to get in contact with your doctors, or do this. So it's incredible. I feel really lucky.
Lovely, thanks Leigh. And I've just thought of one more thing. Universal credit.
Yes.
You managed to apply online, didn't you, once you got your computer?
Yes, because that was something which I was struggling to do, because before the pandemic you could like go to the job centre and do it, but then they were like, nobody come in, so it was really hard to, and also when I applied for my PEP, because that was a lengthy process.
Yeah.
That was, it just became something I could, accessible. I didn't have to book time or find out when my friends were not busy so I could use their computer or have them home. It was just something that I could do from home when I had the energy to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you managed to do it?
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
It's great, and also it's like when I was able to finally sort out online shopping. You know, it's just little things. I'm like, I did it. Or last week I was able to apply for free dinners for my son, and it's nice when you actually apply for something and you do it and it's done within like 20 minutes. You're like, wow, you know. So yeah, it's I feel really fortunate that I've got that computer to kind of help me access all these things.
It's really boosted your confidence as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, because I was a bit worried about computers.
Yeah, you were saying you were going to wait till your son got home to show you how to even start using it, and now you can do these things yourself.
Although I still turn it off like I'm doing Tai Chi. I'm like, where's the button?
That's okay.
But yeah, it's I'm getting there.
Brilliant.
So no, thank you very much.
Thanks, Leigh.